Safety is paramount for the 20th century Formula One driver. This has not always been the case. Many drivers wore open-neck shirts and trousers on hot days, and at best, cotton overalls were the norm for many years. Protection from fire is one of the most important aspects to guarantee driver safety. The colourful suits that drivers wear are designed to withstand 8 critical seconds of fire exposure and are made of lightweight fireproof Nomex fibres. Underneath the suit, in another protection layer, drivers are protected with a thin Nomex bodysuit. They also wear Nomex shoes and gloves for further protection. For many early drivers, head protection was non-existent. A linen skull cap keeping the hair out of your eyes, but nothing more. Some drivers wore cork-based helmets from the 1920s onwards, like Sir Henry Birkin, seen here at Brooklands. Helmets only became compulsory in Grand Prix racing in 1952. Current helmets are made of super light and yet extremely strong composite materials. Not only is it the only visible part of the driver during the race, it is the only protection for the driver's head. An unwanted side effect of high-speed open-wheeler racing is that the helmet area suffers the most turbulence. Michael Schumacher, in conjunction with Schuberth, helped develop the first lightweight carbon helmet to help reduce the strain on the driver's neck muscles from G-forces and minimise driver fatigue from high wind speeds. Schumacher's early helmet designs sported the colours of the German flag and his sponsor's decals. On the top was a blue circle with white stars. After Schumacher joined Ferrari, a prancing horse was added on the back. In 2000, in order to differentiate his colours from new teammate Rubens Barrichello, Schumacher changed the upper blue colour and some of the white areas to red. The custom-made helmet can guide more air into the airbox above the driver's head, resulting in an increase in engine power and speed. Schumacher's helmet, custom designed to fit snugly, incorporates ventilation, rehydration tubes and a surprising level of sound insulation. The head and neck support or hand system has been designed to reduce neck injuries following a high-speed crash. The hands also helps reduce driver fatigue as it supports the neck during maximum G-forces produced during cornering and braking. In the event of an accident, drivers can experience theoretical deceleration stresses of up to 80 times the force of gravity. In such a situation, the weight of their head and helmet increases quickly from 7 kilograms to as much as 560 kilograms. Hands would help absorb this strain, as well as prevent the driver's head from hitting the steering wheel or the front edge of the cockpit. The system was designed at the University of Michigan, commissioned by the FIA, and in cooperation with its inventor, Dr. Robert Hubbard, Mercedes-Benz further developed the 1996 version of the head and neck support. The steering wheel has evolved over the last century of racing. What was once just a rudimentary wooden wheel on spokes is now a high-tech command centre for the modern Formula One car. What the driver holds in his hands is much more than just a direction finder. From here, the driver can make large and small adjustments on a minute-by-minute basis if need be. Race engineers in the pits can monitor the car's performance, but they can't make any changes by remote control. That's down to the man in the hot seat. When there's a close fight for places, drivers don't have time to fiddle around with knobs and buttons. But top drivers work closely with their engineers and make adjustments as they're told over the intercom built into their helmets. As they drive away from the pits to the grid at the start of the race, the car's settings are as good as they can be, but later on, changing conditions might mean altered settings are needed. The driver might need to have softer power delivery if it starts to rain, or cut back on revs if the engine gets hot. His pit crew will give him step-by-step directions over the radio. Each steering wheel is handmade for the individual driver. Even between teammates they are different, and needless to say, they're very expensive. Don't expect change from $20,000. In Formula One, drivers have to know how to get the best out of their machines. And as in any other sport, adapting quickly is the key to success.